a very warm welcome from your host Verbal Kin, broadcasting to you from Kronos. What's happened recently? Well, we've been very busy in getting a good feeder arrangement up and running, and we found one in Cash Money. And let me show you the clan. Here are my clans. Cash Money, the one with the white logo, is our feeder from now on. A very nice clan, very nice people, and they are rapidly growing in their wars. We've been talking to them for quite some time, and if we have some recruits which we think, well, let's show what you can do, they can always try it in Cash Money. They've got very nice wars, a lot of wins now, and they will get there no problem. Furthermore, we've been expanding our family, and Code Enigma, a CWL Rising clan, is a family clan of ours. Where are they? They should be in here as well. Level 13 already, Code Enigma. And it says in the description, CWL Rising participant and family clans with Kronos. Furthermore, we have been looking into the new No Dip League, and we are preparing to participating in that. That being said, what did we do recently in wars? Let's see the war log. Here it is. We've been in a war against Immoral Thieves, CWL Invite Clan. They recently won from some very big names in CWL, but against us they must have had an off day. In the end, we won with 3 Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 11 triples, and the end game was 116 against 107 in a fairly even breakdown. It was 7-15-18 from our side, and they had 7-30-19, but they had the number, let's see which it was, an engineered account, and the engineered account was Wicked One, I think, and it's got, well, not maxed heroes, but good heroes, good Town Hall 11 heroes, and it's an engineered account. Well, too bad they didn't need an engineered account. I think they're a good clan, and good clans shouldn't use engineered accounts. Supercell's been busy on telling people they wanted to get rid of the engineered accounts, but they didn't until now. And I think, well, they've been talking about it for about a year, maybe 2 years. I'll doubt if they're ever going to do anything against it. The attacks I wanted to show you before I give you the shout out is the first one is number 21. It was on the here it is. It was on the engineered account. Let's see what Lord Vicious does. It's well, still a nice attack. It's a Town Hall 10 versus a 9.5.5, and it's always weird attacks because you never know which level the Tesla is going to be. Air defs are maxed, and some wizard towers are very good as well. Let's see what he does. Well, I'll talk you through the details. We have to give a shout out to Asked for again loon spamming 3 Town Hall 11s. It's incredible what that guy can do. Nobody in our clan can do it, but he can. He just looks at the base and he says, well, that can go down, that can go down. Give me a try. Give me a good war, and if you get a lot of 10 versus 10 triples, we think we got about 5 or 6 this war, then you've got Town Hall 11s which don't have to dip, and you have time and space for 11 versus 11 hit. While Lord Vicious goes in strong with 3 golems. 1 golem gets stuck in the south, that's unfortunate, but the bowlers go through the core, and that base is going down, that's no problem. You got 11 hogs as a backup. We didn't use hogs that much in our previous clan, but Kronos folks do use them, and they're quite successful with it. Look at this. Yeah, well, all the core is going down. There's still some golems in play, so all the deaths are targeting the golem. Golem didn't split up yet. 3 bowlers on the backhand. Queen still at full health and ability left, and 1 golem is still alive and not doing anything. Well, very nice hit. The other shout out goes to K, Pidu, Bogia, Lord Vicious, Khan, Basic. They did some very powerful 10 versus 10 triples. And last but not least, George W. Kush, Shredded Special Agent, Barely Evil, Zephyr, and Alzheimer did 6 packs on the Town Hall 9s. Although Alzheimer forgot he did, so we tell him every word. You didn't do one. Do it again, boy. And in 2 seconds, this hit is going bye-bye. Very nice, Lord Vicious. The first real 10 versus 10 triple is our number 19. What's his name? Keskazella. No idea what that means, but I see the most strangest names, the most strangest diseases come by, like Alzheimer's. And this is partially Valkyrie. I bet he's going to use the Valkyrie for the Queen, so he has to come in from this side. No jump spell, so he's going to get it all on the wall breakers. Starts the screen from the right side. I don't view hits before I show them, so it's very new to me. I can tell you while I see it, but I didn't know how it ended. I didn't know what gameplay. While he cleaned up a little bit with the baby dragon, Deploys his wall breakers. Are they successful? We got a lot of wall breaker fails. One Valkyrie targets the outside, but all other Valkyries go in, and Valkyries are very strong. Clan Castle, Hound, Wizzy. Will they reach the enemy queen? Yes, they did reach the enemy queen. Enemy queen's down. King ability still got his queen up and running. Will the queen kill some more? It's a little bit more. Not too much death. The Hound's in play, but we can leave the Hound because the rest is an air raid. Very nice kill squad comes in from the south with 2 lava hounds, 1 lava hound from the clan castle. Deploys his haste, and he has to get by those bomb towers. I hope the loons do not split up to the second bomb tower, because they won't be in play. No, they go to the right side. Very nice, very nice. Deploys another haste to get those loons to the Inferno Tower, but yes, they will travel to the Inferno Tower, and they rage on the very strong compartment over there. It's got 1 Tesla, 2 Wiz Towers, and 2 X-Bows. But the Lava Hound is in front of it. Lava Hounds get killed now, so he uses his rage. And, a free spell, but all the loons go to the outside now. To the mortar, then to the Archer Tower. Will the other loons? Well, maybe the rest of the loons will go to the Inferno Tower now. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. That's a little fortunate. Very nice. He's got 4 minions for cleanup. 1 Wizzy, 1 loon, and 1 Archer. And since all the Dev's which target's air is gone now, this is just a cleanup from here on. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit for you. Very nice hit from Bogia. Bogia or Bogay. I don't know what his real name is. Very nice hit, number 19, our first Town Hall 10 versus 10 triple. The second one was against Vengeance. Well, we got our Vengeance against the Immoral Thieves. Fortunately, they're not immortal. And what does he do? He comes from the south end with a Queen Walk. Queen Walk. Yes, Baby Dragon on the right side. He wants his queen to go in. He got some archers here for some unprotected army camps and builder huts. Well, the town hall's unprotected, or are the Teslas over there? No Teslas yet. Well, the Baby Dragon goes a long way, and the queen's got nowhere else but to go in now. 1 hog to lure out the clan castle, standard clan castle with a hound loon, which takes some time. A poison could have been thrown a little bit earlier, so the loon will get killed before he reaches the queen, because now the loon does some damage to the queen. Does he? No. Yes, he does. That's always tricky. If you deploy your poison spell, deploy it in front of the queen, so the loon gets killed before she reaches the queen, because now the queen's low on health. He has to use a rage spell, and she's under heavy fire from 2 archer towers and an X-bow now, and the enemy king comes in. He has to use his ability for the enemy king, but I think he will target the queen next, and then the same ability kill the... Yes, that's very good. And he deploys his king to the outside to help his queen stay alive, because the queen will be targeted by the other X-bow now. While she kills off that Tesla. Will she get at full health? When she gets at full health, when she reaches the blower, then we know you're in business. Yes, deploys his loons from the right side. Well spotted if you look at the base now. Well, he's got an air def there. Will the queen reach that air def? He's got no ability left, and the loons will have to target the X-bows now to keep the queen alive. Blowers are not in play. Uses his freeze. All the loons do reach the Inferno, but the queen is killed. So it's only looning from now on. Against the sweeper. Has he got enough loons left? Yes, he's got enough loons left, because the lava hounds are all gone now, but he's got some haste spell left. He's got king ability left, and the king is being healed by the healers which were on the queen walk. Yes, and from here on it's all clean up. Nicely spotted, Petty. This was an early Town Hall 10 versus 10 triple. And he's got a lot of cleanup left. Got his king ability left. King's at full health because of the healers, and from here on it's only cleanup. Well, pretty weird base. It's always tricky when you use bases this weird. It can work out great, or it can backfire against you. This is another replay from Khan 10 versus 10 triple, and again, well, this is a base which could be did very well by an 11, but he did it with a 10. Very good. Queen walk again on the town hall. Takes some time, and if the clan castle is hound loon, that will take some time, so it's gonna be a time tricky this hit. Some minions and some archers, very well spotted, the 3 buildings. And I bet he wants the queen to go to the right. To the right he's got a jump spell left, And I think when the archers get it, the jump bell will be deployed on the cannon. The cannon above the Inferno to get his kill squad in. Must be. No, the queen takes the other side. Oh, damn. Queen takes the other side. Queen doesn't go right, queen goes left. He uses his rage to get the king down. He has to get the queen for this hit. Deploys his wall breakers. I've seen this hit practiced before. Yeah, we had, I think, about 3 or 4 unsuccessful hits. Mainly because of the wall breakers. The wall breakers went down. And this is a good, this is a good poison spell. Raises his queen. And if you look at the loon, if I'm correct, the loon will not be able... Yes, here you see it. The loon will not be able to kill the queen. Not be able to hit the queen. Deploys his king. And he deploys the jump spell, I think, to get to the air defense. And that way you could keep the queen alive. The first time it was deployed a little bit more to the south. And then the queen died. And just to keep the queen alive, I think the jump spell, is going to be deployed now. And now the bomb tower gets away and the sweeper has to go away. And you have to start your looning. Yeah, time was a little bit of an essence here. We had, told you before, I had about 4 or 5 hits, and it was mainly time which was against us. One time we didn't have enough loons, but that's easily fixable. Now all the loons go to the Inferno Tower because the queen cleans up nicely. Queen kills the air def over there. And now the queen has to go to that Inferno Tower. But the queen has still got ability left. And look at what happens now. He deploys his heal to get to the Tesla Towers. Deploys one loon only from the top. And that loon will get to the Inferno Tower, will survive. And now the queen targets the Inferno Tower. And it goes down in a single blast. Now he's got a few loons left. And now he uses his ability to get to the cannon. And only the last loons, there's a black bomb over there, only the last loons survive to get to the Tesla Tower. And now it's a cleanup from here, but it's time-wise very tricky. Very tricky. I think he got about 2 or 3 seconds left, and we got it in the end. Very nice hit on Khan. 10 versus 10 triple. The next one I'm gonna show you is number 15. Number 15 is Oblique de Deux. Oblique de Deux, well... Is it French or is it Canadian? I don't know. And again, a very weird base, very weird setup. But as I told you before, these setups can work great against dips. Because, well, if you dip, you always got a standard plan and you get lured into the standard plan and it doesn't work. But it's always open to a 10 versus 10 triple. Baby Dragon, just for cleanup to get the queen to the south end, deploys his wall breakers. Wall breakers work out nicely. I've seen this one practiced before too. And the trouble we had was that the queen went south from here on. The queen did go to the Dark Elixir drill before, and he fixed that. He fixed that by where he deployed his queen. Queen's a little bit under fire, he has to use his ability for the Inferno Tower. Wall breakers under a rage, get to that compartment. And as I told you before, if your 9s work out nicely... Oh, no loon in there, there's a Wizzy in there. Has to rage his queen. The Wizzy will fire on the queen. Look at it, the queen has got very heavy damage. He's got no ability left. He deployed a loon just for pathing over there. Got some archers in there to kill the puppies from the lava hound, and I think his main raid's about to start now. It should start over now. Rages his queen again. And he's got not a lot left. He's got a freeze left, 1 haste left, and 1 rage left. Ooh, this is going to be time-wise tricky. Deploys his lava hound. Comes from loons from the right top side. Deploys the other lava hound from his clan castle. That's very well protected over there. But the Inferno Tower, well, it's going to be freeze. It cannot be not freeze. Yes, it's going to be freeze. All the loons are in play now. The queen's getting heavily targeted by the king, but he rages his queen, doesn't rage his loons. So the loons, oh well, he lets them slowly but surely they crawl against the base. And the 2 X-bows target the queen, very well spotted. Look at the amount of loons which are in play now. Well, black bombs flying around your ears are about now. But the loons, when they kill that archer tower, then the raid's over. Yes, they do. Deploys his king ability for the town hall, just for cleaning up the king. And that last loons will kill that archer tower. Well, very nice hit. That was the hit on number 15. The other one is number 9. Number 9 is the last Town Hall 10 versus 10. And from here on we go to the Town Hall 11 versus 11 triples. This one's K. And K normally uses Queen Walks, but he doesn't do it this time. He's got some Valkyries in there. Valkyries are usually for killing the Queen. How will he get the Queen? He's got a bowler over there which kills the mortar. He deploys a golem. He deploys a golem to protect his queen. Deploys a baby dragon just to get the queen to the right side. And again, we had a lot of hits. This base was attacked before. I think he's gonna deploy the king now on the right bottom side, and a jump towards the queen. Jump towards the enemy queen. And you see the queen hasn't used the queen ability yet. Uses it now. Yes, deploys his king. There are 2 trap Teslas over there. He deploys his bowlers, a few Valkyries, giant bomb goes off. And the queen does a cha-cha, goes back to the lava hound. Yes, to use king ability, but will the enemy queen will be targeted? Yes, halfway life, yes, and she's gone. She's gone. Very nice, that's what we needed. Well, the bowlers are doing good work over there. And we needed some time to figure out how much damage you could do by the bowlers. The queen's killed, king's killed, a few bowlers left, and now the air backup starts. He's got 3 minions, I think, for the builder huts in the corner, I hope. Deploys his loons. Calculated 3 loons per def. Very nice. Freezes. And a rage. A rage over there. Doesn't seem to be too much def over there, but I think he needs his time. Yes, a heal now for the Teslas and the Wiz Tower. Some air traps over there. Air traps do work because there's not a lot of lava pops left. And the air dev's down. The air dev's down, and if that archer tower goes down, then you know your hit's successful if the time is with you. But there's a builder hut in the left corner. Why didn't he put a minion over there? Well, I think he figured he had time enough. From here on, it's all clean up. Very nice hit from K, the highest 10 versus highest 10 triple. And as I told you, we had 3 Town Hall 11 versus 11 hits. The first one was on number 7, on Shrollo. Ast did a loon spam, of course. He has got 46 loons, 5 minions for cleanup. And I think there's a lava hound in the clan costs 2 skeleton spells. Well, we know what they are for. They're for the enemy queen. Starts out at the right corner, uses his king ability. What does he want the queen to do? He wants a clan castle? No, he doesn't. Otherwise, he would have deployed the wall breaker. He wants his queen to kill not the enemy queen at all. Well, he just makes a dent in the base. Well, he just makes a big dent in the base. With his king and queen, normally you will look for where you can get the enemy queen, or where you can get an inferno, or where you can get the most air devs. But here whoa, 46 loons. 46 loons, that's a lot, and a warden on air. Yes, this is quite standard what he does. He does a rage in the middle and 2 hastes on the side. All the loons group up nicely in the middle of this base. He uses his warden ability to get past the infernos. And from here on it looks great, but still the air def, the middle air def stays alive very long. A little bit too long for me, because it can kill the loons which come from the south end. But if you look at the loons which come from the north end, it's about 10 at full health. No way that air dev's gonna get him. And from here on, it's only cleanup. Loon spam. It looks easy. When you see it, you think, well, I can do that too. Well, try it. Try it, and try it in war, please. When you do it at a farm base at a high level, it can be done, but war bases are different than farm bases. Clan Castle is exactly measured, and the bases are much different from high league levels. The other, Town Hall 11 versus 11 triple, again. A loon spam, I guess, 34 loons, 2 lava hounds. And he deploys his enemy king. No, he deploys his own king. King, where's the enemy queen? She's at the other side, so what's the use of this king? He deploys the queen, and, well, the queen, well, she get a lot of def, but again, not an air def. Not an air def. That makes this technique very much different from all other techniques we know and all other techniques we use. It's not about air defs, it's not about and killing the enemy queen, not about killing the clan castle. Especially when you have clan castle with hounds in it. This can happen. And he deploys all his loons. He just makes a dent in the base with his heroes, and then deploys them all from one side. This is more like a normal attack. It's not actually a spam where you spam it all around the base and just hope for the best and steer them with your spells. This is a little bit more calculated. Use the ability quite early to get past that first inferno. The loons from the north end will have to survive. That's why he deploys a heal spell over there. And the inferno is going to be freezed together with the enemy king. Yes, and he deploys 2 skeleton spells on the enemy queen, which will go down now as collateral damage to the loons which are over there. One air dev still in play. The left air dev is not gone. There's got quite a few loons, but they do have to survive. And there's a cannon, and then they will be drawn towards the Tesla, and from the Tesla to the other cannon, and then, only then, can it reach the air dev. Will he have enough loons left? That air dev is a very powerful thing against loons. He's got about 7 left, and the skeleton traps are killing the last loons. This is going to be time-wise a little tricky. 1 minute 4, 1 minute 3. A bomb, he's got 5 loons left. All the builder huts are gone. Well, Warden helps out a lot like this. Enemy king still in play, gonna be killed by the minions, but only 3 minions are at the town hall, so time-wise this was a little tricky. But in the end, he got it. Only clean up from here on. 5 seconds, and the base is gone. 11 versus 11, triple. The second one we got, and the last one we got was against number 5. And that's by no means a starting town hall 11, because all the defenses are maxed out, as you can see. The walls are low, but in loon spam walls don't count. And here he uses another technique as well. Here the air devs are going down. 44 loons, 2 archers, 6 minions for cleanup. A very nicely deployed bowler. Bowler gets the air dev, leaves the gold safe. That's a little bit of a design flaw. Puts in his king to distract some of the deaths over there. He's got queen ability left, so the queen will take down 2 air devs. The bowler got the 3rd one. That was a little bit of a design problem. And king ability gets a lot. He comes from the complete other side. And the lava hounds just target. This is a loon spam again. Loon spam all together. Dropping those loons like he's playing the piano like crazy. And again you see, well, virtually the same technique. He's got a freeze left. Freeze for the second inferno, I guess. Yes, second inferno and X-Bows freezed. Used his warden ability already. Got a heal spell left. Will he use the heal spell when it's over the inferno? Yes, I think he will. There's very heavy def there in the corner with 2 whiz towers, a Tesla and an archer tower. But as you can see now, this is going down. This is gonna be no problem from here on out. Loons will reach the last wizard tower and the 2 archer towers almost at the same time. Only a mortar left. Very nice hit by Ast again. Loon spam on a town hall 11 versus 11. And again, if your town hall 9s don't work out great, you don't have enough hits to scout the town hall 10, so you can't have your town hall 10 versus 10 triples. And if you don't have 10 versus 10 triples, then you've got no room, no space for even trying 11 versus 11. So this is it for this time. It was 116 against 107 against Immoral. Thieves, a very nice clan, and we hope to match them again in the future when they are a little bit more prepared, so making it more exciting war. This is it for this recap. If you enjoyed it, please put your thumbs up and subscribe for more Kronos Wars. I'm Verbal Kent and I'm out. Bye bye.